Welcome to the Jedi Ranger. I'm JohnBerry555, and I got a new video for you. I was scrolling on Instagram and I came across a screenshot of a blue sky post, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it because I think it's actually really interesting and brings up an interesting part of Star Wars that we really haven't gotten covered at all so far in the franchise. So the Instagram account that I discovered this post from is Funniest Movie Memes 23. But it's clearly a blue sky post because the screenshot has the person's name, David Schiffman, PH, it cuts off, but has at whyshocksmatter.bs cuts off. But BS is how blue skies handles if you don't have your own begin after, because of how blue sky formats, that's how I can tell. But anyhow, David says, since we are in the golden age of new Star Wars TV shows, all again pitch David Attenborough style nature documentaries, but of fictional Star Wars creatures. No Empire, no Jedi. Like what the Jedi would watch on TV to relax after a stressful mission. And honestly, yes, I think that would be really, really neat. That's something we don't have too much of in Star Wars. Yes, we do have Star Wars: The Rise and Fall of the Galactic Empire, a novel which is basically an in-universe history book. But we really don't have too many other in-universe nonfiction stuff like that. This is one of our only ones. And yes, my review of this is coming, but there is a lot to break down in here. But yeah, that is something like, yeah, we have our lore books, our guidebooks, that kind of stuff, but that stuff wouldn't be what they're reading, what they're experiencing in universe for educational stuff. And this is what that person is suggesting. I do think there is something like on Disney Plus, like scenery stuff, but no, this is different. This is like a proper that he's pitching a proper nature documentary, and I think that would be so cool. And of course, attaches a picture of a pug. But there's many different animals in Star Wars environments I think will, yes, be extremely interesting and exciting to learn about. I could also go read all the comments as well, but a lot of them was like, yes, please. There was one that was here. Okay, this is one from Instagram user MartinVXR359. And here, in their native habitat, we have a family of Wookiees engaging in something rarely seen and quite repulsive to humans. The Star Wars Holiday Special. I love that. That was like one of the best comments that I saw scrolling underneath because it's just so funny. And it honestly makes me want for there to be basically an in-universe holiday special that Wookiees love but no one else does. It makes me want that as well. There's not much more I can do to pad this video. I could go and scroll through more comments because apparently videos that are 8 minutes or longer do better in the YouTube algorithm. But do you really want me to scroll through all the Instagram comments? No, I've already provided you guys most of my thoughts on it. But yes, now it doesn't have to be David Attenborough style. This is how I'm padding for a bit more time. It doesn't have to be his style. We could do a Ken Burns style or something. That would be more history side of things. But David Attenborough is pretty well known for that kind of narration, and yes, any either his style or something or another style, but any kind of nature documentary I think would be really fun. In fact, you know what? Let's go a step further. Let's do something that show that maybe not just in how about a movie watching a crew make a nature document. That I think would be even more fun because then you can do some other fun stuff and have some other character dynamics, and then release the actual documentary that they were making. That way you can get two for the price of one, effectively. Okay, not really, we would still have to pay for both because Disney wants to make their money, but that's not the point. The point is, I think it would be fun to have a series of these, and then have like a 1 or 2 spin-offs of watching the people in universe make it. Now that, I think, would be fun. But you can let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Would you love to see a nature documentary for Star Wars? Would you love to see the making of a nature documentary for Star Wars and then a making of making that? Okay, we're getting too meta, too Inception here, so let's just cut it off. I'll see you next week for whatever my next video is going to end up being. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you always.